I genuinely thought JavaScript was going to be the fun part. You know how HTML and CSS were going by very smoothly, very easily? I thought JavaScript was going to be just like that. But I was dead wrong. HTML and CSS were the layout, the colors, the design, the structure. And immediately when I hit JavaScript, I thought I was going to be building the most coolest stuff that I can ever get my hands on. But instead, I sat there staring at a screen, not knowing what to do. And it's not because I was dumb, because spoiler alert, I'm not dumb, and neither are you. But wow, JavaScript humbled me pretty damn fast. I started learning web dev and I thought, you know, I would knock this out in the next couple of months. I would know exactly everything to do. I could make websites left and right with the knowledge that I was receiving. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be pretty good, pretty easy. And you know, I was breezing through FreeCodeCamp, specifically HTML and CSS. So I was like, JavaScript can't be as hard as people are talking about. But then I opened up my first JavaScript lessons. It was about variables, functions, arrays. Sure, I understand the fundamentals, but creating my own logic, oh man, that's where I fumbled. I was gone, I was confused, I'm frustrated. I got the fundamentals down, but I just cannot use my own logical thinking to make something work anymore, or ever. Everyone online makes it look so easy, but for some reason, it does not click to me whatsoever. There were nights where I genuinely wanted to quit. There were times where I thought coding wasn't for me. There were times where I almost decided to switch the whole concept of this channel again so I didn't have to code, because this channel really does hold me accountable for coding. I'd follow a tutorial, I'll feel like I got it, I try on my own, and I fumble the bag. Nothing, just complete brain fog. It was like every time I learned something, I ended up forgetting something else. Literally to the point where I was thinking, I'm probably just not cut out for this. But here's the thing, I actually learned that this feeling is actually a part of the process. So I'm kind of thankful and grateful for it. It doesn't mean you're failing, man. It just means you're learning something real. And look, trying to learn JavaScript while dealing with real life things, you know, with work, bills having to be paid, errands, groceries, relationships, stress, anxiety, even distractions, they don't go away just because you're trying to learn how to code. You're gonna have a bunch of different things you're doing outside of coding that makes it a bit more difficult. Some days I barely had the mental energy to even open VS Code, and that made me feel even worse. Like, was I slacking? Do I not have enough time for it? Am I going to be someone who has fallen behind compared to the people I've started with? But what I didn't realize was that everyone is juggling with something. Your journey might be slower, messier, but it's still a journey and it's still moving. Crawling forward, walking forward, sliding forward, at least you're going forward. But the crazy part is, the more that I struggled, the more I actually started to remember things, because since I was struggling so bad on it, I had to keep looking at definitions. I had to keep trying on my own. So understanding it and remembering it became easy. Like, the frustration, the trial and error was actually rewiring my brain to enjoy it and rewiring it in the sense of understanding it. Now I can finally understand a function. Then I would build a mini project and boom, it's stuck. I realized that repetition and failure aren't signs of a weakness. They are actually the exact ingredient for growth. Once I made peace with the learning curve, everything ended up changing. I stopped rushing, I stopped comparing, and I just started to enjoy the learning experience. But trust me, I'm still 100% learning. I'm still Googling things about arrays, Googling how to make this button work, certain, formulas and different logical patterns to try and remember. But JavaScript still is kicking me, where, but it's kicking me right there. But now that I understand it, it's not a red flag. It's actually just a sign of growth and understanding. Even senior devs Google stuff. I went live recently. Somebody ended up telling me that, and that just calmed me down so much more. But the difference now is that I trust myself more. I know more than I let on. I understand that if I don't get it today, I'll probably get it tomorrow, next week, next year. When I finally build something that works, oh my goodness, the joy is unreal. All of the pain, the stress, the discomfort, the anger was worth it. So if you're watching this and you're struggling with JavaScript, you are not alone, you are not dumb, you are not behind. You are just learning something that is really powerful, but that takes so much time. Whether you are moving fast or slow, just don't stop. Because trust me, it clicks eventually. I've been learning how to code for about 2 months, about to be 3 months, man. It clicks eventually, okay? That's all I can say. It may take a month, but you will get there. But when it does, you will be so proud that you kept going at it. If this video helped you or made you feel seen, let me know down in the comments below. I've got more honest dev talk, real-time coding videos coming out soon. So check out my other vids, especially the one with the nav bar, and especially my lives, man. I've been going live, and those lives go crazy. Stuck, burnt out, stuff like that. Hop on those lives, hang out with me. I'll be chatting it up. I'll be coding. More than likely, I'm gonna be streaming around 12 or 1-ish before I end up going into work. So definitely hop into those lives. And I should specifically have one going live around 9 or 8:30. So definitely hop into that one right after you see this video. It's gonna be chill, it's raw, and I promise it's gonna be very entertaining. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.